This is probably the second weirdest thing that's happened today after probably the hot tour girl launched her own meme coin or cryptocurrency, and by the looks of it, obliterated her fame and any longevity for in that regard. If you haven't checked out the news, do have a look into that. So before I get into today's proceedings, I want to say a happy birthday to Chris from Helo's World. Chris and I speak very frequently. Like I said, Chris, if I had have known it was your birthday, I would have got Grumpy Granny to sing to you, or even the octopus, but I wouldn't. Me personally, you don't want to hear me sing. So getting to what the vibe of the video is today. Yesterday I put up something on the YouTube community page, and we'll flash it up in a second, that I actually had someone send me a box full of Skylanders in itself, which was a little bit, I won't say weird or strange or creepy in any respect to that. I was actually quite flattered. So, as people know, I get a lot of Skylanders, I get a lot of different things, I've got distributor channels, I've got all these different things in actually getting those stocks to come to me. So, if you are new to reselling, don't sell Skylanders. However, I strongly suggest that once you solidify, once you're stabilized in reselling, you like it, you want to do it for a long term, don't quit your full-time job. Don't care who you listen to or go from that perspective. Basically try and find things that you can get multiple quantities for. Niche down. I am finding it so much easier. I'm not going to thrift stores, I'm not going to garage sales, which rely heavily on luck. So from my perspective, I'm trying to create a business that's basically consistent. I can get some stock on a regular basis, semi-regular basis of the exact same thing. So I'm not spending hours and hours and hours listing. I'm actually changing numbers in a variation listing or bringing a new product line in regards to that. So that's my suggestion. Take it or leave it. I don't particularly care. I do want to put another note out there. Off the back of last week's video, a lot of people took offense or took swipes at Tory, or they thought I was taking swipes at Tory. It's not. Basically, like I said, I'm genuine when I say I like everyone. I might have swipes at people, and I didn't take swipes at Tory. Generally, if I don't agree with them, so basically, I do find some YouTubers, myself included, get a bit of a big head syndrome, and sometimes, and it's not to me to deflate them, it's more of a case to say, hey, look, you really need to look at it from a different perspective. Don't be sold rainbows and gold and all these different things, which I find in quite prevalent in YouTube. So that's enough for me, ranting and raving and all these different things. I did have a troll comment. I've got a troll commenter. So basically, just for their situational awareness, I'm not in the army. I'm not in the army. I've said this numerous times. So basically, when you said I couldn't cut it in the army, and that's the reason they kicked me out, you're probably right, because they probably would have kicked me out. But no, I'm still in the military in some capacity. Those closest to me know what it is. I'm not going to elaborate because I don't particularly want to bring that kind of stuff into this channel. However, I'm more than happy to talk to people on Instagram or on different platforms in the comments and all those different things about what I do and all those different things. I just don't want to show about it. like I said, I'm more than happy to talk about it. Some good news, Blake. We've got your box ready. Box one's coming down range. If you are looking for wholesale, Brad and Jazz, I think, two Aussie thrifters, are doing wholesale lots on a regular basis. Keep an eye on their Instagram, their facials. I better edit that one out before that gets a bit creepy. Keep an eye on their socials, because they probably will send you the stuff. They won't tell you 6 weeks that to get a box. So by all means, please, if you are into clothing or if you are into wholesale, please go after people. Go use people that have a reputable track record and probably have something to lose. They're not obviously fly-by-nighters with Brad and Jazz definitely aren't. So getting on today's topic, we're only 4 minutes in, so I'm probably ahead of schedule talking about it. Like I said a bit earlier, I had someone send me a whole box of Skylanders yesterday. I put it on the community post. I import a lot of them. I get a lot of distributors, all those different things, and I already said this. I'm duplicating what I've said before. So I keep good records of what's coming in, what's coming down range, all these different things. So this mysterious box rocked up, and I wasn't tracking anything. I was working on a Skylander deal with this person up in Sydney, which is about 3 hours away. However, I wasn't expecting everything else. So basically all my sourcing channels had been exhausted in the sense of, accounted for, coming down range. I probably wouldn't expect another shipment till Tuesday, Wednesday next week, because I've got a bit of a backlog. So when I got home yesterday from being kicked out of the army, I came home and there was a big box on the front yard. On the front porch, and it was full of Skylanders. Had a from address which was in Brisbane. I haven't purchased, or nor my distributors are in Brisbane, so I was wondering what the hell this was. Opened it up, full of Skylanders, immaculately packed, so thank you if you do watch this channel. Yeah, by all means, please don't send me free stuff, but just reach out to me and I'm happy to buy it off you. So long story short, there was a lot of Skylanders. It was fantastic, a fantastic lot, quite profitable in the sense of for Skylanders, right? A lot of good characters and all these different things. I had Ava, my youngest daughter. She tested them all, she cleaned them all, she's 7. Tested them all, cleaned them all, and then we negotiated on the price. So I wanted to give her a chocolate. She wanted $5, so we compromised, and she got a chocolate and $5. She's ruthless in the negotiations. So they're all up, or in the process of going up at the moment. When I got home from being kicked out of the army today, there was another box at the front. And there's a little bit of a backstory to this one. So this is the box that was at the front today. So this is actually the second order that someone's actually sent to me. Which is insane. So please, like I said before, I'm more than happy to pay for Skylanders. I'm more than happy to do deals and all these different things, which I will go into a bit of a story in this one because it's just unbelievable in the sense that it's happened twice in 2 days. So I thought I'd better make a video about it because people are going to think I'm bullshitting or something like this. So long story short, this Skylander, couple of Skylander lots were on Facebook Marketplace last week. I think it was about Saturday or Friday or Saturday last week I found them. Reached out to the lady and said, hey, look, I'm really interested in your Skylanders. I'm going to sound like a scammer because I'm going to need you to post them to Canberra, which is where I am, and also your bank details or whatever, however method you want to be paid so I can pay you stuff and all that to that. So she left me on red for a little bit. She got back to me eventually saying, hey, look, yes, they're available. Then she kind of got the scammer vibes and kind of disappeared. So I was quite persistent. Lastly, and how persistent I am. So then I basically sent her my really, really, really crap YouTube channel, which is the Disgruntled Games. I said, look, hey, this is me. I do a really, really poxy YouTube channel, just to kind of solidify that I'm not a scammer going from that perspective. Long story short, she came back to me probably a day later or something along the lines of that, saying, hey, look, the kids watch you and they think you're hilarious. We're happy to sell you our Skylanders. See, look, Leanne, someone thinks I'm hilarious. I said, cool, no worries, thank you very much. She goes, hey, look, I wouldn't be able to sell them. I wouldn't be able to post them until Monday next week. So, like, literally, this comes out on a Friday. So, the next Monday, right? So, long story short, so reaches out to me yesterday, the day before, and says, hey, look, I'm going to the post office tonight. What's your address? So, I gave her my address. And I said, please let me know how much I owe you. Let me know, because it was $200 for the 2 sets of Skylanders plus whatever the postage was. I said, please let me know what the postage is. Then I will transfer you the money straight away. Thank you. And from then she's ghosted me. So, long story short, I thought she was just basically telling me that just to kind of get rid of me. Kind of played my ego a little bit. Hey, I like your YouTube channel, and kind of go her own way from that perspective. Then, lo and behold, it actually arrives. So that is it there. So this big box of Skylanders, and I will flick the camera around in a sec. Just give me a second, I'll flick it around. All right, now we flick the camera around. This is actually the box that she sent me. It's a fair size, you can actually see. It's one of the Australia Post boxes. A box this big to buy from Australia Post is around about that $10 mark. As you can see here, she did post it yesterday, the 5th of the 12th, 24. Today's the 6th. And she's actually paid $30 postage. So big thank you if you watch this channel. I don't think you do. You watch the other channel apparently, but big thank you. The reason why I wanted to get this Skylander lot 4 is because this is the golden hot streak, and I think I would have shown you last week or the week before that I've actually got a couple of these cars in the boxes, right? So these are the chase or chase in-game variant, or whatever you want to do. I don't particularly care. So this one here is about a $5 Australian car, right? So this plus postage, $5. It's the hot streak. It's the base model car that comes with the game. This one's the chase variant. So this one's about $175 Australian plus postage. So hence why I was frothing at the mouth to pick up this lot. Not only that, and I will move them over there in a moment, but I'll open the box up. So it's jam-packed in the sense with, I haven't been through it yet other than to pick up the hot streaks out. So a lot of superchargers, which is, I won't say one of my strongest themes, it's one of the ones that kind of float along. Very decisive or divisive in the Skylander community. Strongly suggest that if you are getting into a niche, familiarise yourself with it. You will go a lot further. If people that you sell to think that you, or know that you are one of them, probably the easiest way. So what we always do is we basically look for the portals. So what you want to be looking for is the portal of power for Xbox One, which this is one, and this is also hopefully one. No, this is just the portal of power. So Xbox One, Xbox 360 have their own specific portal. So the Xbox One, and there's also one for Xbox 360. And the portal of power for general, I'm just going to make a generalization here. If you do see it say portal of power like you will there, that will play on the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Wii U, and all those different things except for the 3DS. So this is full of Imaginators, right? So this is what I've originally seen. A lot of the crystals and all these different things. The easiest way to do this, plug one of those portals in, especially not the Xbox One because they won't work. If you plug one of these into a USB power outlet, I suppose per se, I actually post it into my router. I plug it into my router. If you put it on there like that, when it's plugged in, it will actually glow. The crystal will glow, and that's how you know it's actually working. So anything that's light core or the giants, such as Tree Rex here, for example, if you put him on a portal, it doesn't need to be in the game, it can just be turned on. His little arm here will glow, so that's an easy way for you to tell if the giants are working without actually having to crack the game up. So getting back to it, a lot of Imaginator characters. These, they're quite hit and miss Imaginators, so in the sense of saying, hey look, there are some really good ones and there's some really crap ones like this one. This is probably a $5 one, couldn't give away for free if you tried. But then you've also got Bad Juju and all these different things. So a little bit more, probably around that $40, $50 mark. I haven't checked the prices because I haven't had him for a while or had her for a while. Dr. Crankin case is about $30, and there's some other characters in there, and I will stop whinging about it in a second. Yeah, so really the creation crystals are the ones you want to be looking out for. I'm trying to find the one that I did see, and I apologise if I'm crinkling and crackling and all those different things. Some of the creation crystals, these ones can go up to $40, $50, $60. The way that I reset them is through Wii Giants on the Wii U or on the Wii. Basically, that will override the coding because these are more or less a disposable product by Activision when they came out. So you basically create your own Skylander as such, then it locks it to this crystal and you can't replace it. So if your little brother or your little sister jumped in there and destroyed your creation crystal, there was no way to do it other than to throw it out or basically buy another crystal. However, and people worked out quite quickly that, there's a couple of ways of doing it. That you can use Wii Giants to flash it and they'll basically wipe everything on it, which is what I do before I send it. All right, now that I've stopped whinging about Skylanders and stopped pushing it over that 9-minute mark so I can get some more AdSense and get some more money from that perspective, like I was saying, is that I've said this numerous times, and by all means, thank you if you do watch these. If you did send me either of those parcels, I really appreciate it. Please reach out. I know who you are, so don't everyone reach out and let me know your details, and I'll send you some money for it because I don't expect people to send me it for free. I'm not lunatic. I'm not a lunatic, besides what people probably think, or egotistical in the sense that I think I need free stuff. So by all means, thank you very much. Like I said, reach out to me and go from that perspective. I am thinking about doing a bit of a different video this Sunday, just to back off of the video that I did with Tori last week, in the sense that people thought I was having a swipe and all those different things. I think Tori is a phenomenal author. He's basically doing those little death books and all those different things. And I've spoken to Tori about this before, and if you get to this far, let me know in the comment sections if I should go full ball at Tori, because I did have someone in Leanne's Discord the other day tell me I was quite passionate about what I would do to Tori's business, or a structure of his business, I suppose, primarily from the author side, from a marketing perspective, because I love marketing, as you can probably tell by this guy here. Love creation, love marketing, love all those different things, love building the building blocks behind the scenes. I love it more. I look at it more project management, right? So I love that kind of space. So I have reached out to Tori before and given him my 2 cents worth. I'm thinking about doing a little bit of a prick video in the sense of just basically bullying him, for lack of a better term, into looking at potentially some suggestions that I make in regards to him becoming more advertising in the space of getting his name out there and all these different things for his books. Because realistically, I think, and I've said this numerous times, reselling should be a stepping stone. And I think he's basically focusing on the wrong thing personally. I think he should be focusing less on the reselling side and more on the author side, because his books are fantastic. I will put links in the description below. I have done something which will probably piss him off, but I'll get more onto that on Sunday when I release the video. But Tori, this is a bit of a swap at you, mate. So by all means, please let me know what you think in the comment section below, because like I said, I don't want to overstep the mark in the sense of saying, hey, look, pull your head out, pull your nose out of other people's business, all these different things. But I have done something that will get his attention, just to piss him off in respect to that. However, like I said, that I think that he has the makings. He's got the social media aspect from the TikTok perspective. He's got a YouTube channel and all these different things. He just needs to pivot from that perspective and start marketing himself a little bit more in regards to that. But that's enough of rambling today. Let me know in the comment section below if you've ever received anything in the mail that you weren't expecting, and go for that way. But anyway, I'll catch you Sunday. We'll see you next time. Bye.